everyone, welcome back with another video of Cybrosys. In this video, we are going to discuss about how to create recurring plan for a subscription product inside the subscription module. So you all know if you sell service or product that customers pays for regularly like memberships, software licensing or maintenance contract, Odoo 18 makes it super easy to set up recurring plans. In this video, we'll walk through how to create a subscription product and link it to a recurring plan so that invoice, renewals and tracking happens automatically. By the end, you'll all know exactly how to make recurring business run on autopilot with Odoo. So without wasting any time, let's directly head over to the subscription module. So once you open the subscription module, there we have the configuration. Under the configuration setting, there we have the recurring plans. So once you open there, you can see the existing recurring plans, which is in monthly, 6-month and yearly. So we are going to create a new one. So once you have click on the new button, there we have the form to fill out for the recurring plan. So here I'm going to specify our recurring plan as 3-month based. Okay. So once you have done with the name, there we have two session, which is details and self-service. So starting from the details, there we have billing period. So you need to specify the billing period, which is on 1-month basis or 2-month basis. That's corresponding to the recurring plan. So here I'm going to remove the 1 and adding the 3-month because we are billing this particular recurring plan on 3-month basis. Okay. And there we have align to period start, which is align all subscription invoice on the first day of each billing period. So if you want that option, you can simply check that, and there we have automatic closing. So this means unpaid subscription after the due date measured by this number of days will be automatically closed by the subscription expiration scheduled action. If the chosen payment method has failed to renew the subscription after this time, the subscription is automatically closed. So you can specify automatic closing time, which is in days basis. Okay, so here it is specified as 15 days. I'm not going to remove this. And there we have the company invoice email template. So here it's auto populated in invoice sending to another. That's a template, and email template used to send invoice email automatically. So if you don't want to send an email automatically, you can simply leave this option. Okay. And there we have self-service as well. As under the self-service, we have closables, posables, add product, renew, optional plans. So these all options are allowing your customers to do these things. Okay, so let's see what is closable. Closable means customer can close their subscription. So if you allowing or if you check this, your customer can simply close their subscription. And there we have the posable, which is allow customers to temporarily pause their subscription for a specific period of time, not available for the postpaid subscriptions. And under that, there we have add product, which allows customers to create an upsell card to adjust the quantity of product in their subscription. So only the product that are listed as optional product can be modified very easily. So you can simply check that if you want to allow this to your customer. And there we have the renew. Customer can create a renewal quotation for their subscription. And lastly, we have the optional plans that allowing your customer to switch from this plan to another on quotation. Like similarly, there we have a different kind of recurring plan. So you are allowing your customers to switch from one to another. And once you have done with all of that, I'm not going to check any of them. And there we have the pricing tab. Under the pricing tab, we can similarly add the product. Okay, so once you have click add the product tab, there we have a wizards comes. So if you can simply apply this to a basic product or a category. Okay, so here I'm choosing a product, and there we need to specify the product. So if we are checking it's a category, we need to specify which category it belongs. Okay, so here I'm going to specify the camera service, and there we have the price type. So you can similarly put a discount or a formula or a fixed price as well as. And if you are checking whether these options you need to, we are actually, I'm going to check with the fixed price. So I need to specify how much fixed price I'm going to do. Okay, so we need to specify the fixed price, and there we have the recurring plan on monthly, 6-month or yearly basis. So we can similarly put monthly basis, and here we have the minimum quantity and validity period as well as. So here I'm not going to do anything. So Let's discard all of this, and I'm done with all this, and let's simply save this manually. All right, so I'm done with that, and let's move to the subscription side and let's create a new quotation. For that, I'm opened here and let's specify my customer name. And once I'm done with that, there we have the recurring plan option. So once you have clicked it, there we have our new created recurring plan. So I can similarly choose my recurring plan. All right, and I can similarly add my like product. So here I'm going to add a subscription product, which is a camera service. And there we have the unit price and everything. So you can simply confirm this quotation, and once you have confirmed this quotation, you can create an invoice based on this. And let's create a draft invoice. And once you have done with that, let's confirm this. And that's all about how to create a recurring plan and how we can use that recurring plan inside the quotation, subscription quotation. So I hope you all understand this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll be back with another video. And thank you. Bye bye.